So I'm hoping by the end of the day, I will have drank all those because I'm thinking coffee on the way home. So anyway, enough chatting about what I did this morning before I got up and left. But now I'm gonna show you what I have for breakfast. Okay, so I cut up, I guess it's a half a zucchini, maybe a little bit more. And I have 3 slices, no, it's actually 2 slices of bacon and 2 fried eggs. It's probably one of my very favorite breakfasts. It's so good. But anyway, if I sit here any longer, I'm going to be starving to death. Just kidding. So anyway, there's my breakfast. All right, so this is my lunch, and it is the butternut squash soup. It's actually my last serving of it. I made it last week and it's still hanging around. Apparently I'm the only one that likes it this time. Last time everybody gulped it down. So anyway, this is my last serving of it and it's going to be absolutely delicious. Oh, it's an E, by the way, and it comes from Around My Table of Three, or My Table of Three. It's her recipe from the Instant Pot and it's really good. These are the superfood chews, and I wrap them up in wax paper and then I cut them up and they taste exactly like a Tootsie Roll. This one I made is with chocolate protein powder, and then I added some peppermint. And it actually tastes a little bit like a peppermint patty, so it's actually pretty good. So that is my snack today. Okay, so this is the Greek chicken soup from Healthy Future. Does not look good. Look, it has olives in it. And I actually did turkey instead of chicken, but it's still going to be delicious and I can't wait to eat it up. Have you tried this recipe? All right, so that's what I ate today. It was kind of an odd day because I had soup all day, but my snacks were good, right? So, what did you have? Did you have something good to eat? I'm just really thankful that I had a plan to eat because I was very tempted to eat some other things. Today was a rough day. And then I'm going to share with you my next, what do you call it? I always forget it. It's my 100 days of inspiration. And I did day, 33 to 40 this week. And on day 36 was my favorite one. It's something that Serene wrote. I think Serene has a lot in here that I really liked, but I'm going to read you the paragraph that kind of stood out to me. It's on page 95. I am inspired to reflect upon the treasures of my life that are really real. With the humdrum of daily chores and must get done lists, we can feel shackled. We can slip into a trance of distraction. We can lose sight of the precious real lives around us, so we get tangled up in the trap of intimate objects and jobs. We have to clean the house and get certain things accomplished, but I am challenged to let my family know that they are the most important. Spending time with them will never be wasted. I am reminding myself today that they are flesh and blood and eternal souls. They are my biggest responsibility and my first to-do list. It reminds me of when my kids were little, knowing that they wouldn't be little forever and I would soon be out of the season, not by choice, but just the fact that I didn't want to live life with any regrets. So my goal was no regrets. I will sit down and read a book with my kid. I will play a game, and I will treasure the time I have with them. And I also had one specific memory of with my girls. I made it a goal that if she asked me to read a book, I would drop whatever it was. It didn't matter to me what it was, and I would read to her because I knew the time was precious and I wouldn't have a lot of time, and I didn't want to miss those moments. It was important to read to her, and I did, and I don't have any regrets, and I won't regret spending that time the house clean, and internet, whatever. It does not matter, because the kids are going to be gone, and you know, I don't want to look back and, you know, I wish I had spent more time with them. I mean, I do wish I had spent more time, but I don't have any regrets that I took the time to read and to play games and to just genuinely enjoy their company, because I don't ever want my kids to think that they were not a blessing or wanted ever. Probably, I guess one of the things I wanted them to know is that there were no regrets, and I want them to know that they were always a blessing. They were never trouble, and I wouldn't send them back. I wouldn't wish them away, because they are precious. And I don't wish a particular time of their life away either, especially when they were small. I think a lot of people, oh, it's so hard when they're little. And I've had babies all the way up to adults, and I can tell you, babies are a cakewalk. That was probably the easiest time in my life. Physically hard, yes, because you worked, but the mental work to me was harder, because I felt like it didn't have the answer, at least with physical work. There was essentially an answer, or you knew what to do to fix it, but you can't always fix the stuff when they're bigger. And that's part of being a parent. The kids make their decisions, and you can't fix it for them. They have to learn that. But as a parent, I still think babies are easier. I'm sorry. Changing a diaper and feeding is so much easier than mending broken hearts. But that's just me. So that's my takeaway from the 100 Days of Inspiration. So I'm not even halfway there, because we're on day 40, so we still got a ways to go, and I'm really enjoying this study. Have you read anything? Do you have anything that sticks out? I really, really enjoyed the book. I can't wait to do their next book. So thanks for taking along, and I'll see you next time.